He's the spiritual advisor to the stars, including actress Gwyneth Paltrow. Please welcome Shaman Durek to the show. So good to have you.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
What I love about this concept of working to find happiness and inner peace, you don't need an advisor per se. Not everyone is going to have someone personally like you who can work with them. What are some things that people can do at home to achieve more inner peace and happiness in their life?
So one of the things that people can do at home is to be able to remove themselves from all of the static that happens in the world, right? So a lot of times what happens is people really stretch out their emotions and they tune into what's going on with their family, what's going on with their friends, what's happening with the people in their, their society or the people that they work with. And I literally say that all of that is just creating so much stress on the body, because not only one is it raising cortisol levels, it's increasing high levels of stress, which raises their blood pressure, which can create a lot of anxiety inside, because they feel responsible for everyone's energy. So one of the things they need to do is really to just focus on themselves and stop putting all of their energy on everyone else, and stop people pleasing and check in with themselves. Like, hey, how am I feeling today? Do I really want to involve myself in that? Is that something that's really going to make me happy?
And can I call you Shaman?
That's fine.
I mean, with all the social media, we are so misdirecting our energy. We're putting too much of our good energy into what I think, not all the time, but a lot of the time, in a bad place.
So how do we socialize in a healthier way?
Well,
where we're fulfilling what we need as well as our friends and family?
So the best way to socialize is to, one, not take everything on and ask people questions such as, can I be there for you at this time? How can I best support you? A lot of times what people do is they jump in, and they don't realize that when they're jumping in, they weren't given permission to really take on that. So really creating that space when you socialize, not just socialize in your family, but socialize in your community. Like when I'm in an Uber, I talk to the Uber driver. I'm finding out about their kids, if they've been married, like what they're doing, because we are human beings and we're people, and we need to really connect more. And when we do that, it's actually been proven scientifically that we lead longer lives when we socialize outside of our family and build a strong social connection.
So when you're socializing with people, though, say they are being negative, like how do you handle that situation? Do you tend to remove yourself from those negative situations, or are you particular about who you're socializing with?
I do this thing called redirection. So if someone is being negative and saying something negative to me, I simply say, okay, I hear where you're coming from. However, let's focus on what's working in your life. Let's focus on what's beautiful in your life. Tell me about something that's amazing in your life. One time I was at a situation where a couple was telling me about their vacation, and in their vacation it was like negative to negative, and everyone was listening. And I was like, so tell me what was working on your vacation. What was beautiful? And then redirecting people and getting them to realize how they're thinking, because people have to realize that thoughts create things. So if they're thinking those things and they're bringing negative, they're actually poisoning the people around them. So being consciously aware of what you're talking about and also redirecting people gives them a greater place for them to, to create more positive energy in their life.